Looks like we'll have to find another way through. Or not.
Guards, this is the place.
I think we've found Sapadal's home.
Then wrong!
Right, what's attained? I feel like it's...
Nice job, everyone. And wrong!
I think this is the only way down. After you.
Ah, tudo tem que ir primeiro, né? Vambora.
Ai, como é que eu vou queimar esse aqui agora? Alguma coisa aqui. Vou pegar. Começar, velho. Aqui é de fogo. Oi. E agora lascou, mano. Tem como arremessar. Deve ter outro caminho, não é possível.
Child's play. Walk like a dog.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Ué?
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. It's not fair. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward!
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
Oh my gods. They're alive. How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castell, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
I don't know what to say. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best. Duty and loyalty. Sad to imagine. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. Shit. This is going to hurt. Zapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Chiara. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Zapadal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it.
Now that you have returned to the garden, Zapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
Don't be. Nurtured or neglected, every garden dies in time. We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Give her space, dearie. Giada will speak more when she's ready.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
I'm everywhere my tools have mouths to speak.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Hell? It has forged the iron of its own restraints. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland. You couldn't possibly believe we would not intervene.
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Work that sullies one hand meets out justice with the next. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it. A regrettable consequence of a necessary war. I have no time for the lamentations of heretics.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy. Then they will keep applying the rod until it understands. But there is still time. You can succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently. Very well. I cannot force a child to bend to my will. But I will not stand by and watch you undo my work. You should have thought more carefully before you broke your oath to the Empire. Let this be a lesson to you.
I have nothing to say. That was insane.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer. We've got company!
Stay alert. That thing's moving this time.
Watch yourself.
Get off me!
What is that? I know that place, right? Well, that was...
I'm not used to quiet.
If anything moves, I'm going to jump straight up and start running.
Someone's eager to meet us.
Got them all.
Wait. Isn't that Tama's can? Oh dear.
This place is cruel. Let's find your god, envoy. Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine. I can't tell. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. As long as we're both seeing the floating islands and the ghostly tree, I can't blame this on drugs. To be honest, that would be easier. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? Then why does he look so unfamiliar? I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. I am. It's like you said. I was so focused on my shame that I forgot about everyone else who was counting on me. I won't make that mistake again. We've spent long enough with my past. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain? True enough. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Then run! Then run!
Caralho, agora que apareceu a chave do sarcófago, mano. Aí é foda, eu vou achar aquilo como agora.
This place would be peaceful if it wasn't so dangerous.
Oh, to see Office in its heyday, in its full splendor.
What is happening? Is the affliction faster even here? It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone. Hurry! Your presence relieves us.
Tá ganhando tanto XP, não upa mais. Achei pouco o nível. Ah, sarcófago sai aqui, certeza. Que era mesmo? Esse era pra cá agora. É, lá embaixo. Ah, boa, galera. Pra armadura top, hein? Pô, bem, acho que tá chegando no final e tá pegando um item bom só agora, mano. Aí é de lascar. Esqueci de marcar a entrada que eu tinha que ir, mas tá bom. Ah não, era só a porta, né? Tá, vamos de faca. Ai, caramba, sai daí. Já era. Porra, tem um sacerdote curando.
On your right.
On your left, dear.
O objetivo é pra cima. Olha aí. Caralho, tem que ter explorador, viu, mano? Aparentemente mais nada. Arqueoduto quebrado. Eu não sei se interage com isso, mano. Nem ideia. O objetivo é pra cima, então tem que ir mais alguma coisa pra cá. Aqui eu acho que só sobe. Alguma coisa lá, ó. Como chega? Talvez por ali. Não sei se consegue subir lá ainda, mano. Memória antiga, beleza. Mais uma memória, vamos lá.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before. A curse, ancient whispers, Do not let it escape, they said. We feel no spark of the Tibaris Inachus in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone. The deer, the owls in our trunk, they took it all away. A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound reopened. They came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel. A chill in our spine. How could we name it? First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then, they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. No. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey. A jug to catch water. We overflowed. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they trap the stars? Then, they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. They could not kill us. They would curse us to oblivion. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves. Our flailing smothered the cries. Were they theirs? Ours? The needle struck. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing. We floated in a great glass eye. The fog closed in on us. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves. Yet they did. A light snuffed out. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you. A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
Caralho, são tanta opção, mano. Não sei nem que escolhe. Ah, vai essa.
Fish swims in circles. We are not sure we understand. We feel the hatchets in our bark. Our scars no longer pain. The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Ok. Não, acho que não.
Arms up!
Look out!
Mentira que voltou de novo. Não, agora é diferente.
Nice work.
Ah, mentira, mentira, mentira. Caralho, quase que eu caio lá embaixo, mano. Que não sobe. Cara, será que vai voltar pra cá, mano? Que aqui não sobe. Tem item pra pegar lá, ó. É isso mesmo. pegando o set completo do andarilho selvagem.
Then run!
Porra é essa? Brigando entre si. Baú. Ih, cara, será que eu pulo aqui? Pulei! Um lugar pra descer, né? Mas... eu não vi, ó. Ai, caralho.
Jerky. Let's take a look here.
Rapaz, esse lugar é longe. Tem mapa aqui? Tem. Tem. Remove o véu opcional. Com a missão pra lá. Ah, fale com o Marius. Ah, essa já era, hein, eu acho. E acampamento? Não, interagir. Não. Caralho. Ah, essa é de fogo, beleza. Vai ter um enigma aqui, não vai? Passa. um jeito de passar aqui, cara? Vou voltar aqui nesse bilhete aqui. É lá em cima, né? É porque eu não li. Ah, já pegou. Não congela, não para.
Ease ahead. Twist and roll. Twist and roll.
Ah, mentira.
Twist and roll.
Não, caralho! Porra! Ai, caralho, quase deu certo, mano. Onde é que nós vamos voltar, hein? É, tá bom. Voltamos logo aqui.
Twist and roll. Twist and roll. Twist and roll. Twist and roll. East ahead. North and wrong. And wrong. Seek. North and wrong. North and wrong.
Ah, é muito pouco tempo, cara. Como é que faz? Tá maluco? Porra é essa?
And wrong.
Ah, pra você ver. trocar aqui. Tem que usar essa.
Earth and rock. 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 Earth and rock.
Porra! Ah, velho. Ah, pegou a armadura e uma arma. É, tá mais ou menos. Nossa, tá muito gigante, né? Porra, tem outra saída? Ai, caralho. Aparentemente não tem, mano. Ah, dá pra pegar. Aqui é o ácido, não compensa voltar.
Earth and rock. Earth and rock.
Vai quebrar. Não vai ter jeito, tem que pular ali mesmo. Aqui é o que? Ah, aqui não é nada, só a parte de baixo. Tá, vamos lá.
Take him down.
You asked
Já dá.
Earth and rock.
Ó. Braço. Continuação é aqui, beleza? Aqui a gente vai pra onde? Descobri. Cadê a habilidade de deitar? Cadê ela? Deidade, quer dizer.
Behind it!
Ah, tinha testado. Tantos caminhos. Ah tá, esse é o que a gente passou pelo lago aqui. Vem pra cá. Não tem nada aqui. Um urso morto. Ah, mentira! Ah, velho, sai daí!
Isso é.
Pô, se morre ali ia ser muito sacanagem, vai ficar envenenado demais. Agora eu tô perdido. Sobe. Desce aqui.
I don't know why, but it feels like we're being watched.
São observados. Como que a gente vai fazer isso, cara? O objetivo agora ficou louco.
Then wrong.
Ah, e aqui.
Seems like we've drawn a crowd.
East ahead.
Tem mais nada aqui. Vou descer.
Here we go.
Deixa ele se... Deixa ele se matar lá. Porra. Inventário. Qual a arma que eu tô usando? Pop celestial. Vou usar o arco. Cadê o arco? Cara, já estão aí no pega, né? Eita porra!
Looks like the gate's open. Well, what are we waiting for?
Bora. Nossa, tá cheio dos...
Keep quiet.
Ver aqui são comando cruel, a varinha e o Grimório ele Eilara, nem sei se isso é melhor assim. Vamos brincar de magia aqui tem muito inimigo.
Roll 10.
Eckworth and Roth!
Nossa, lazarento.
East ahead. And Roth! Roll 10! Roll 10! Everybody all right?
Dois braços? É, agora é dois braços. Como é que sobe agora? Nem sei se sobe. Aqui. E outra aqui. Carai, será que chegamos? Chegamos na grande Sabadal.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil, you persevered. Now, you are here.
Que é este jardim? Estou em terapia ou estou sonhando?
The rot. We feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. but the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. The prey flees, hides. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now, we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there. A wellspring of power. We strain, but we could clear the way. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills. We must. We shall. We have been thinking of this. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow. We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death and imposed the law of mortals. We only want the same. You have shown us the way. You owe us this. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity.
Eu acho que libertar esse cara pode dar ruim, cara. Ai, sei lá, mano. Você prometer que será melhor. Mas eu vim aqui pra libertar. Eu vou fazer assim por enquanto.
Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear?
Eu não tive escolha se dar, eu não tenho tempo pra isso. Precisamos acabar com a praga dos...
Yes, we have seen what you do to those you call monsters. We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said? More than anything, that is what we desire too. Treat us as you would the bear. Clean our wounds, heal us. Grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long.
Eu vou libertar você só... Eu não posso libertar você, mas posso dar a paz. Deu um túmulo. Vou libertar logo esse cara.
Center your thoughts. Reach for us. Clear the fog. Tear down the gates. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place. We feel bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow, tend, flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mold.
dangerous depths.
It's paradise. But what happened here?
Gods, I can't believe this.
We should get down there quickly. Make sure we don't miss any of the fun.
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly, or so far.
O que acontece?
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel Garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
It's who strikes last that counts.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapadal?
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the Living Lands is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
You've saved the soul of the Living Lands. Now the survivors fight over its bones. We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
Sansa, how did you make it out here? Hey, Envoy! Ah, the Garrote. Look what they've done to Paradise. They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think.
You're here now. Where did they come from?
Envoy! What does the Garrote think they're doing? What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere? They broke some glass, but the map is safe. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now, that's a good thing.
If you're looking for survivors, a few of us fled to the Ballarok.
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. God, I hope they're not trapped in there. I am sorry I can't be more help. You always were a forgiving friend.
We should move. Let's hope the Garrote hasn't made it to the Balrog yet.
Envoy, wait! Before you go, I may have something for you. I took some supplies when I ran. If you think they'll help, they're yours. I'll even give you a discount. You know, for saving the city and everything.
Seis- 16.000 de adra branca. Pele de dragão. Vou pegar isso aqui pra gente melhorar uns itens, tá ligado? Vai dar 8.000. Mais 8.000. Adra branca vai dar quanto? 135.000. Tá, porra! Ao menos 5 só, né? 4. 3. Caralho, essa da branca é cara pra peste, hein? Vai me sobrar poucos dinheiros. Cinco dá 84.000. Vai me sobrar 63.000. Acho que eu vou pegar só 4. Tá bom, 4 tá bom. Morrer pobre nessa porra desse tempo. Tá, como é que... Onde é que nós está? Vai ter que andar Paradise inteiro, mano. Só ver uma coisa aqui. Pra chegar lá.
Ripple across the living lands. Oh, Envoy, how good to see you here as we stand together at the brink of this historic event. I don't know if thank you is precisely what I want to say, but I am grateful to you for bringing Dolna's theft to light. Paradise burns from the torches of the Steel Garrote. The people of the living lands stand ready to defend their home. Oh, my, a blessing I could never have expected. Here at the end of the world. Thank you, Envoy. This will make an interesting footnote when the history of this battle is written. Yes. What happens in Paradise now will decide the fate of the Parkrunen after all.
What's the plan if Paradise falls?
We will find a way to persevere. We Parkrunen have a gift for surviving inhospitable conditions, and always have. Whatever the outcome of the upcoming battle, do not forget us. I fear that more than our deaths. If Edir and the Steel Garrote have their way, they'll strip the history books of any mention of our culture and our ways. Future generations will only ever know us as an appendage of the Empire. I hope it doesn't come to that. it is all I can ask for. That's as much as I'll say. You have a role in deciding what happens next. Do the right thing, Envoy. Let history remember you for the correct reasons.
The Envoy. Is that you?
Todo mundo vai me chamar agora?
We'll do whatever we have to do to live freely.
Envoy, how did you... I don't know.
It's great to see you again, but where the fuck did you come from?
You just appeared out of nowhere.
Deixa lá, é bom vocês dois só.
Close enough.
Once word about Paradis reached us, we were allowed to go.
That's not important right now, Radut.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. I just want to make one request while you're here. As much as you can, be good to the Living Lands.
I'm holding you to your word, Envoy. Don't fuck us over.
Don't fuck us over.
Things moved fast while we were in the garden.
Terms of surrender? It's not surrender. I'm offering you a seat at the table, Governor. All of you. But we should all choose wisely. We will only get to make this decision once.
After what's happened here? You're out of your mind.
How desperate do you think we are? You might as well hand us a declaration of war.
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
Did you meet your god there? The one whose marks you bear?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak. It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
Eu acho que é mais certo.
Finally, a ray of sunlight shines through the storm cloud.
I will not grovel at the Envoy's feet for solving a plague I am not convinced was real.
If you wardens ever bothered to pull your heads out of your asses, you wouldn't take such pride in your ignorance.
You know nothing of me or my people, you fucking pirate!
Warden Commander, look around you. Is this really the time?
Giata nearly had me convinced the Dream Scourge was some infection of essence. How could you stop such a thing, Envoy?
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them? Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
The gods are the gods. They are the foundation upon which our world is built. You can no more build a new god than you can create a new world. The very notion is preposterous.
Preposterous or not, it's happened. The godless yearned to build something new, and over hundreds of years, they did. A god. I suspect this god of theirs, Sapadal, was created from Ekedan souls. Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority, so she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
We were no stranger to them in Fior Mesiverno. They harrowed our fields, tore our homes in half.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
Porra, mano, agora ele tem uma segunda chance de se redimir. Ah, vai essa mesmo.
Let's hope they don't decide to further amend themselves by coming for our heads.
First he still Garot, now a rogue god. Is there no place safe from turmoil in all the living lands?
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise. Inquisitor Ludwig has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days. But you wouldn't know it, judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last either, depending on how things go. So long as her passion for Wodka lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That'll be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible. Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwig who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her steel garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
The steel garrote broke through several days ago. As far as we can tell, Central Paradise has been completely overrun. What citizens still live are no doubt in hiding, including many of my people.
You couldn't have known this would happen. Don't take the guilt of the steel garrote upon yourself.
Some Paradisans got out, but we expect hundreds have been killed.
We brought as many Hail and Abel from Thirdborn as would come. But after the Dream Scourge and our losses from Nakukubel, we could spare so few. I worry it won't be enough.
Likewise, my wardens are still reeling from effects of the eruption. The keep was saved, but there is much to repair, particularly if we are to endure a siege. Most of my men remain at the keep. I can't risk them against the steel garrote for the sake of Paradise, not when we are so few.
Well, that's been a point of debate. We can't agree on how to stand against the steel garrote, nor who should lead the effort.
Nobody wants to risk their people at the front.
So you let the Paradise militia go it alone?
Even if our meager forces should make it inside,
The siege won't end until Ludwig does. And none of you know how to kill her.
Precisely. The lawful settlement of a new Adirian colony, supposedly. Or the establishment of a Wodican state. She could win with a godlike in her ranks. Your presence would serve as a powerful endorsement. I suspect that's rather the point. If they don't believe in the strength of her convictions, she'll show them. Remember, she has an obligation to Wodica, a solemn oath. And neither the Steel Garrote nor the Queen that was look kindly upon oathbreakers.
Because a victory here would discourage resistance elsewhere. The better question is, why didn't you stop her?
Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devotion to the goddess of retribution. This isn't my fault.
Sure. Just blame the dead woman. Very mature.
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy, perhaps? For not stopping Ludwig in the tusks?
You could start with blaming your own incompetence. Why are you treating him with kid gloves when Paradise cries out for help?
Enough. I've heard your concerns. We cannot change it now.
The Inquisitor was so convinced the Living Lands would unite against Adir that she's nearly made it true. One people, one law, one true God. That's Ludwig's vision for the Living Lands. That's what Ludwig thinks. Adir doesn't revere Wodica as fervently as it once did. Worship of Mogrin, Berith, even Aethys has gained a foothold. Many no longer trust that the gods are listening. Some question whether they guide the wheel at all. The Empire lost its foothold in the Eastern Reach. The well-bred avoid child-rearing in pursuit of cosmopolitan pleasures. The Church is weak against them. In a world of soul against soul, Ludwig believes we have lost ours. The Empire must change, or it will die. Even the Emperor can see, in some sense,